What's going on, everyone? It's Camille Prosperity out of Savannah, Georgia. And in this video, what I want to talk to you about is a recent experience I had with my IWT cousins. Now, in case you do not know, IWT stands for Investing with Terry. It is a course created by Terry E. Gioma that helps teach you like how to trade stocks, okay? She does not do Forex. She does not do crypto. She only teaches stocks. And if you are an advanced student, then she will teach things like shorting, gaps and glowbacks, and things of that nature. I did buy the advanced course. I just haven't gotten into it yet. I am still learning the fundamentals of stocks, and that includes charting. Now, here is the thing that recently happened that I am so still smitten about and excited about. And this is what makes Terry's course different. Now, I've done other videos about investing with Terry, her course, and the main thing, there's so many things that are great about that course, but one of the main things I love is the community. Hey, what's going on, Wanza? The community is phenomenal. In case you do not know, Terry comes from a background of education, so she has a teacher spirit. I resonate with that. Terry is a Black woman. I identify with that, right? So it means a lot to me to see someone who looks exactly like me teaching this information that I've never seen my people understand. I don't know anybody who could teach me this that looks like me. And that means a lot. So Terry E. Gioma, absolutely. And so on top of that, I like the fact that, when you think of stock investing, you usually think of the Wolf of Wall Street. Either you think of crooks or you think of super duper nerds, right? Who have 50 million screens in their basement that look like they are controlling NASA. And that's not the deal. She is a regular woman. She likes hip hop. She likes all the stuff I like. So she attracts a tribe like that. Now, here is why this is so different from the majority of people. We are in this fast-paced internet world where social media fame is very much a thing. And a lot of people are selling courses for things that they don't even do, or they don't do anymore, or they never did, or they just know how to talk about, or they know how to do, but they don't know how to articulate it to you. So I have seen this before because stocks have always been something that seemed very elusive to me that I wanted to learn, but I was seeing a lot of, no shade to the fellas, but I'm seeing a lot of these men on the money phones, driving exotic cars. I don't have anything against that, but it seems more about the flash than the actual knowledge to me. And they make it sound so easy. And the minute you make something sound so easy, I'm instantly skeptical, right? So you got dudes out here I wake up in the morning, market opens at this time, I get on, click a few buttons, make my money, get 2,000, I'm out, take the wife to brunch, have sex, and do all that before the kids come home. You're like, what? You did all that before the kids came home? It takes me forever to make a few thousand, go to brunch, they're just too cool for school, right? And you're just what the? It ain't that easy. It can't be that easy. So Terry does not sell that. She lets you know this is a skill set, guys. You need to. Wands laughing at me. They were doing everything before the kids come home, and I'm took her to the Tang outlet, get put on a shopping spree. We went up there, picked up a new BMW i8, a little something something. You're like, what? But what Terry has done is she's attracted a tribe of people to her, some of which have quit their jobs, but that's not what they're selling. Many of these people are supplementing their income. Many of these people, there's a person who is a caregiver for their parents. That's why they do stocks, because they need to supplement their income to care for their parent. There's another person who remodeled their kitchen. Very real people with very real results. A lot of these people have put in the time. And one of the things that most recently happened, and here's the deal with Tiff laughing at me too. Here's the deal with Terry's community. It's not all solely reliant on her. So yes, she's the superstar. But in the year that I've been in the course, it's greatly transitioned from everything being on Terry to Terry handing over the mantle to her students because the students are so proficient. Okay? Now, that does not mean that Terry is not involved because she absolutely is. She still does the coursework. But when I started with her, we only had the course materials and the coaching call recordings mixed in with some student orientations. Now there are so many things, like literally every single day of the week, there is something you can plug into. The Telegram chat, the East Coast chat, the East Coast Facebook, the Sunday study session, which is off the chain. You're talking about 4 hours of charting in preparation for the week that you're doing it with other people who have been doing it longer than you, who are walking through step by step on the TOS, the Think or Swim platform, because that's what we went over to from TradeStation. People who are, you're not alone. You're not alone. And I don't see that with other courses. You heard her say that on Social Proof. Man, let me tell you something. One thing I love to do is spend money that I enjoy when I enjoy the purchase afterward. Like, the worst thing in the world is to buy something, right? You go to Smoothie King and be like, ooh, this smoothie tastes like grass, right? But when you sip that sucker, you be like, what's this smoothie called again? I gotta go back and get that. When you are satisfied with your purchase, it is the best feeling in the world. And Terry continues to deliver. The community continues to deliver. This is a skill set. You heard me say I've been in the program a year. I bought it in November of, has it been a year? It's been a little bit more than a year. Do I make the bulk of my money from trading? No. Have I even made a live trade? No. I'm still in my SIM account. SIM stands for simulated, which means practice, which is like a sandbox account. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. However, I'll tell you this. I am so much, I say it all the time is going to pass anyway, right? So I'm in a much better position now than if I had never done the course. Like, I'm looking at things that were completely foreign to me that look like a whole nother language, because it was, and I now understand those things. I'm pushing buttons and doing things. So this is not a get rich quick thing or a get rich overnight thing, but it is a skill set that if you learn it, it is something you can do in your spare time, and definitely something that you can pass down to your children so that they won't be in the same position as you, where stocks seem like this elusive thing that's only reserved for the elite special folks of this world. And that's ultimately what I desire. And so one of the things that recently happened is that we had 40 hours of trading. It was last week. It was phenomenal. It was by this young lady. She had come on this Sunday study session, which, like I said, it's off the chain in there, right? And so she said, I am going to chart every single day this week from 8:30 in the morning, 30 minutes before the market opens, until 4:30-ish every single day, Monday through Friday. And I was like, what? So it was an open Zoom. Now, this is not for the advanced students. This was for the beginner students. It was an open Zoom. People were logging on. On average, every single day, it was about like 250 people. People were at work. People were, hey, I can't talk, but I'm here. I'm at work. And we're watching her chart in real time. We're watching her respond to the market. And it wasn't that they were giving advice, and it wasn't her alone. Actually, people were taking turns. It was super interactive. You're able to see the coursework come to life, like literally in 40 hours. Although it doesn't sound exciting, but it is if you get it. If you've ever taken a course and been like, what? And not had anybody to go to, then you understand my excitement. That's awesome, right? It is awesome. And it's like this continuously. You have Nina, you have Jamie, you have this young lady, I call her Q. You have Chris, who used to drive for Amazon. He had taken a teaching job in 2020. He drove for Amazon because he knew they were about to lay him off, because y'all know what happened in 2020. And he went from making like $800 driving for Amazon to, he just did a 20K. I'm not making any income claims, and I don't work for them, so, I don't even know why I'm saying that. But he just did like a 20K in a day trade. 2020 wasn't that long ago. Now, I will tell you this. Chris, I think, has watched the course at least 11 times. And he is in those groups. He does not play with this thing. Chris is a bad mamma jamma. But to have a 20K day, learning a skill set that you just acquired 2 years ago, and Chris just showed proof that he taught this skill set to his mom, and his mom just did a successful trade. That's what we're talking about, changing the financial landscape of our family. I think there is one family because this has become a familial thing, and that's what I like about Terry too. So there's one family, they have 18 family members registered in the IWT course. And so as a family, they're taking the course together. So that is definitely how Terry's thing, that's how her course is different. It is real people, real results, real expectations set. Real. No fluff. And that's why I went to her. If you're looking for something that's going to be quick and, hey, we're going to give you the signals, you ain't even got to know nothing. All you got to do is put your money in and get your money out. That's not this. I will tell you that right now. That's not this. But what this is, and here's the thing that's so impressive. In the group, in the Facebook group, it really is a support group. I bought other courses before. You sign up. When the wave of students come in, everything is hype. Hey, welcome. I'm so excited. Give it 6 to 8 weeks, group completely dies down. I will say this. Since I bought Terry's course, the group is more active now than it was when I first bought the course. Now we have all these breakout groups. I'm in Savannah, but the Atlanta, the Atlanta group, they physically meet up. They break bread together. So I will be driving to Atlanta to meet up with my IWT cousins because, it's just amazing. Just, those of you who have traveled and actually, you don't do everything virtually, you understand why it's important to meet with people face to face. Anyway, the young lady that did the 40 hours of charting, I love the thing that I loved about her is that she was real, and she was talking through not only the charting experience, but also her experience. Everything from mindset, managing your emotions with the stock market. She even talked about, okay, so I'm going to tell you this. She quit her job June of 2020. She had 6 months of savings. She was like, I gave myself 6 months to get it together. She said she was doing well until she wasn't, because that's usually how it is, right? She was doing well until she wasn't. And she she made a lot of gains and she blew it. And this is a common story. This is a very common story. So she made a lot of money, she blew it, and it got to the point where she had to take a job driving for Amazon. But she said what she did was she just took that job solely with the purpose of building her account back up to trade again. And because in case you guys do not know, you need a lot of money generally to trade. Okay. And that's the other thing. Like Terry sets expectations. She says your goal is to make 1% of your account. Let that sink in. I have heard other people say things like, you can start with 100 and you can turn that into, look at so-and-so, they started with $40 and they turned it into 5,000. Now, I'm not saying they're lying, but what I'm saying is that might be like one person. And just like, what will happen is when they tell you that, now you get in thinking, well, I'm going to put in $40 and pull out 5,000. No. Terry lets you know, if you start with $100, which you actually can't. But let's say you have 2,000, right? If you start with 2,000, then your goal is to make $20 profit on that 2,000. $20. That's your goal. 1%. And you do that consistently and you're quote unquote winning. Now, don't get it twisted. Everybody ain't broke, y'all. There's some people, they got a lot of money in their account. So their 1%, it might be different than your 1%. But the goal is to make 1%, not 50%. Not blow up your account by 600% in only 30 days. And so I like that. That dissuades some people because they want quick money and they want you to lie to them. I'm at the stage of life. I need the truth, baby. Okay. So the young lady, she took that job at Amazon to build her account back up. And I love that she shared that with us because that's being very vulnerable, very transparent. You quit your job and it didn't go like how you thought it would go. And you had to get your butt out there and get a part-time job, build that account back up. And then she said she just basically only kept that job. She worked one shift, she did just enough not to get fired. But now, She is solely trading. She learned her lesson about trading with her emotions, being greedy, and all of. Terry has a section solely dedicated to risk management. And a lot of courses do not touch on that. They got you out here just just throwing your money away. And then being like, you'll get it back. And they don't address that. But Terry actually has a guy who regularly comes on, who is a big time person in the stock market, and he lost he tells how he lost everything, even though he had a mentor. And these are the things that you need to hear, because then when you see them approaching, when you see your trade going down, when you've set when you forgot to set your stop loss and you figure, it'll be okay. These are the things that are going to echo in your ears and say, Q said don't do that. That's how Alex messed up. And those are the things that you need to hear. And I love the fact that Terry is not afraid to confront those very hard realities and tell you how to address those obstacles, not if, but when they arise in your trading career. That 40 hours, y'all, I cannot tell you enough about it. We had music, we had jokes, and it resulted in us having another support chat. So when I say that they're like, I definitely got way more than I paid for. Definitely got way more than I paid for with the Investing with Terry group. And like I said, it's something that is palatable to me. It's easily digestible how she articulates the information, so much so that I was able to get my son trading on the brokerage platform that we were using before, which was TradeStation. To him, it looked like a video game with the green and the red lights. And I was surprised at how quickly he picked up on it. There are a lot of children of the people that are taking courses that are on the Zooms, so that's very good as well. But I'm just telling you guys, like, find you something. When you have a few extra coins, y'all about to get y'all's tax refunds, think about, I don't care if it's not investing. Let it be something that you can learn that does not require a whole lot of your time and is a skill set that you can pass on. Please consider that, okay? Because this world is changing very, very quickly, y'all. We got gas prices going up, food prices going up, living prices going up. All this stuff happens so quick. And I bet you the majority of people can't just walk in their boss's office and be like, you see what's going on in the world? I need more money. They don't care. Right? So if you need more money, then that means you need more skills. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to keep y'all posted, but that 40 hours of trade, and it was exhausting. I ain't going to lie. Who knew that sitting down and looking at a computer screen could be so tiresome? And I didn't do the whole 40 hours. Excuse me. But it was a lot. However, it was very, very good. And I think they're going to be doing it again. I don't know when. That is something that does require you to have gone through the material ahead of time. Otherwise, you're going to be completely lost. But it was, like I said, she breathed life into that material. And to not be doing something alone, to have like from market open to market close and then post-market wrap up and over 200 people who have been in the course, and we're saying, but I thought it would be that. And then they tell you, nah, this is okay. Well, what about this? And you're bouncing ideas off of each other. Just one huge mastermind with like-minded people. Man, I mean, how much is her beginner's course? It's $2,500. I did the advanced, which was $5,000. That means I got I got the beginners and the advanced. I just bought it all at one time. So if you, and let me tell you this, I spoke previously about ways that I make money. This is a way that I make money. This is a way that you can make money too. Her course, so like those 18 family members that signed up, when you sign up for Terry, you can also become an affiliate. Now I'm an affiliate. I have the option to be an affiliate for a lot of things, but I only use my affiliate link for things that I'm having a good experience with. So with Terry, if you text my number, which is 404-383-5953, and put in their hashtag trade, that's going to put you on my list where I keep you updated about different things. And it's going to send you my referral link for when you want it. But I'll tell you that, I don't have any qualms about, like, if you think I'm only promoting this because of an affiliate link, then You know, if you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never. I ain't worried about it. Because that ain't the case. But I'm telling y'all, I'll keep y'all updated as we do more things. There's always something going on in Investing with Terry, in that group, in the Telegram, in the Zoom, and it's so much. But guess what? That's required because this is a high level skill set. I know people who all they do is trade. They don't got to go on live. They don't got to go on social media. They basically literally live that life. Like they get up, they have a set goal, a amount of money that they need to cover their expenses. They get up in the morning, they've done their charting. They do what they have to do. Once they hit their goal, they shut it down and they don't trade no more. And that's how they live their whole entire life. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? I'm working toward that, y'all. And then I'm going to be completely off the grid, off social media, buy me a place next to Dave Chappelle, and y'all be like, whatever happened to that girl, Camille Prosperity? And I'll be somewhere in a hammock. So take advantage while you got me. All right, y'all. Like this video, make a comment. She said, yes, right? You feel me, right? I like social media, but truth be told, it can be exhausting. So, you know, I am developing skills right now to give me the option to take a break when I want to. I don't want to live on live all the time. And I don't really do it now, but I want to work my way even more from it. Yeah. So I will talk to y'all later. Hopefully y'all do join me in Investing with Terry, and then y'all can do y'all own videos and y'all can have the same exact experience and be as happy as I am. Like I said, I'm just proud of myself thus far because I never, ever, 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 ever thought that this was something that I would even remotely understand. But every single day I'm like, oh gosh, it's clicking. And I'm super excited about that. So I'll continue to keep you guys updated. And let me know, do you trade currently? Is this something you're thinking about doing? Do you trade? Again, she does not do Forex. She does not do options. She keeps it really simple. She keeps it really clean. If that's not your thing, I totally understand. Hey, Carlton, what's going on? Good night. Yeah, this is going to be my last video. So I will talk to you guys later. For real. Bye.